What is up, Honkai Star Rail F2Ps and SwiPs? It's your boy Josh, and today we're going through the Honkai Star Rail version 1.4 special program. Now, the special program, I'll be honest, I actually don't know too much about it. I know that there are going to be some new characters, however, I don't really know how they fit into the story. So I'm very intrigued, and this is a special program that I'm actually really excited about because I don't know much about it, and we're going to be able to check it out together. Let's watch Jolted Awake from a Winter Dream. Here we go. It's brought to you by the Interstellar Peace Corps. Is she vlogging? Is this like a VTuber? What is this? Okay. I'm just curious.
We're live already?
Yes, we are.
Hey everyone, welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm your host, Astral Express crew member, March 7th. I've been watching my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is
that's
still my
me,
first
right?
time hosting.
Of course, you've been watching me. I understand.
Up, okay?
Your favorite streamer, of course.
What was I supposed to say again? I think it was, don't forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out. And then... Oh, without further ado, let's get right into the trailer.
Aw, that was cute. It's all about March 7th, this patch. Damn! Interastral Tournament. Okay.
My friends, join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration to its climax.
Whoa.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but...
Wait, is this a new Bellabog area?
Go Numby!
Stonks, baby, stonks! Stonk, stonk, stonk! Money, dividends! Cash flow!
Enough!
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance. And atone for my sins.
It's time! I didn't think we were getting her this early.
This will be the last you see of me.
So freaking pretty. And she's the last of the four.
Sword War!
Blade of Moonlight.
Woohoo!
High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye.
Wow. Let's go. There's the code for you guys. Wow. Wow, what a little teaser trailer that was. And understandably, there's not crazy new stuff this patch. It's, you know, the event, the fighting event, and then Jingliu's introduction. Intriguing. And again, especially for me as someone who plays Genshin majority of the time, it's very difficult for me to find time to even just do the bare bones content of Honkai Star Rail. I just started the Swarm Disaster and it's already been out for the full patch, and like I literally just started doing it. It's tough. It's tough when you have to play 2 games, quote unquote, full time, and then also try to do it, you know, for content. But you know, we're managing, and for me, at least in terms of Honkai Star Rail, it's a great chance for me just to be a fan.
Trailblaze journey
right?
continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there.
I'm
Can't wait to catch it
I'm
all
very
on camera.
surprised on how they have like this
Never
live
thought we'd
2D
meet a
model.
living Xianzhou legend. She's super interesting. Miss Jingliu might look young and elegant, but people say she's experienced and super dangerous. I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing
Jingliu's
her
young?
today.
Isn't she older than Jingyuan?
So I thought, why
Pontian?
don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro.
Wait. Yeah, isn't Jingliu older than Jingyuan? So that would make her...
Navigator of the Astral
Oh, go
Express.
Wow, March. Is that how you see me? I'm very flattered.
Himeko, you're here already?
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
Oh, dangerous.
You're all those things. So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today
Hi.
I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, Jingliu.
I got to have me some Jingliu, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. When she ults, she takes off the blindfold, and that's so cool. And like the moment her eyes just go full red,
Since
it's
I first
sick.
caught sight of her in Yenqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jingyuan's previous master.
She's
I bet she's got
destruction?
all kinds of hidden stories to tell.
Okay. At least not erudition. At least not erudition, thank God. Ooh. It's a feels bad for erudition. Erudition just sucks, man. Destruction is because it has the ability to not only single target like the hunt characters, but they also have the ability to do, you know, multi-target or splash. It just makes them the best DPS class currently.
If I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of Jingliu, she became a different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yanqing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so.
Right, because when she got in contact with Amara and it started, you know, seeping into her body,
she's as calm as moonlight.
she is now aligned with the abundance?
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. Jingliu is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
2 different states?
What's that?
When she ults, she goes into a different state?
When Jingliu is in prolonged combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she changes states. When Jingliu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa.
Okay.
Isn't Transcendent Flash the legendary sword move from Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
You sure seem well-versed in High Cloud Quintet stories, March. When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, Jingliu is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration state.
I'm not gonna lie, this is very Blade-like, just without the Blade HP mechanic.
Deducts a set percentage of HP from her ally's max HP. However, her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
Wait, total?
I told you she attacks her allies.
Total HP
While in the
consumed?
spectral transmigration
Blade?
state, Jingliu's skill, Transcendent Flash,
what's her name? Fu Xuan? Fu Xuan is gonna be so good.
Basic attacks. Moon on Glacial River.
You just want HP scaling characters.
But does consume stacks of syzygy. When stacks reach 0,
Wait, that makes her like
transmigration state.
Jingliu's
ultimate.
That makes her so like synergistic back to the support characters because she's able to utilize their HPs as well. Wait, that's so interesting.
Whether it's normal
I hope they lean into that mechanic a little bit more.
Whoa,
look at her pearl eyes. They're so pretty.
She's one heck of a sword master.
According to Xianzhou records, she was taken by the Ten Lords before the onset of Mara.
Wait, what?
And subsequently detained in the Shackling
Whoa!
prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice.
She freezes opponents with her overworld skill. That's so cool!
Xianzhou long life species. But they're still trying to find a way to break free of the cycle.
In the brand new 1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace, an anonymous letter silently appears on the Express.
Yeah, who is that fox girl?
An unexpected visitor has extended an invitation and is looking to connect with Dan Heng to delve deeper into the tale of the Xianzhou.
Okay.
Past events may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion. Valiant figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of description that I'm not following, but okay. That's a lot of stuff that I'm like, huh? Oh, yep. All I care about is beautiful women and cool dudes swinging swords.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Yeah, that's... Also, is she using Blade Sword?
Looks like Jingliu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could track Jingliu's every step. I bet they'd get loads of views.
Sorry, March. I wouldn't recommend chasing trends. Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really? But my favorite streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype.
I do say that. That's right.
I'm doing so far, Himeko.
That's right. You gotta go with the hype.
And loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da! She's a streamer called Guinaifen. Her streams are super entertaining.
Guinaifen? I can't say I've heard of her.
You have
Influencer.
How about
Stonks?
I'll tell you all about her.
Oh, she can juggle? Ooh, I can juggle.
There was one night I couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching Guinaifen's Kwaiban live stream.
That was so quick.
I never heard anything like it. I subscribed straight away.
But I'm very curious as to see how, you know, she's a character that, you know, has like the D-Team pets, and then we have the other character who has the, you know, the little pig
her real name
guys.
Was Guinevere or something? Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant. Su Shang came up with it for her. She's her bestie.
What lovely imagery.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Guinaifen do sound kind of similar, if you say them a few times, right?
We
English
might
voice
wanna
actor
steer clear of
Morgan
wordplay,
Lar.
Marge. I heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Maybe?
Seriously?
She's a fire nihility. Wait, that's good! Wait, she's actually first fire nihility. I might build her for Kafka. Because Hook isn't really great. Himeko's not that great. So I might, we'll see. If she can apply burns a little bit more consistently, that'd be great.
Guinaifen seems like a girl of many talents.
She is.
It's so early, man.
I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie. Did you know that Guinaifen is actually a street performer? Not to mention, she's also super talented on the battlefield.
She has a bow staff.
Guinaifen is a fire-type character following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Guinaifen launches firecrackers, dealing fire damage to her target and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn. After unlocking
it's kind of funny how she just throws it on the ground and it bounces to them.
Standing Ovation also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
I'm curious. Why firecrackers exactly?
Guinaifen says that in Cienjo legends, artists use firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the nobility supported the artists financially. Guinaifen is continuing the tradition, and friendly locals are only too happy to support her. Funnily enough,
True.
her talent
Yeah,
is
so
called Patreon
in
benefits.
Chinese,
When Guinaifen is
folklore,
on the
right, when it
battlefield
comes
and an
to
enemy sustains burn damage, there's
the
a
lion
chance they'll
dancing
enter
and
a
all
fire
that.
kiss state.
So basically it's like
Fire kiss
the
is
same
stackable
thing. They're
and
ripping off
limited
the
to a
story
set number
where
of turns.
they use fireworks
While
to
in the
fend
fire kiss
off
state, enemies sustain increased damage.
the
Which
dragons that were
reminds me,
eating people in the
I think
villages.
Guinaifen live-streamed a
And that's
battle
kind of
once
like the
too.
basis
Her
of,
ultimate, watch
the
this
Lunar New Year.
showstopper, summons and detonates an
During
even
that
bigger
time,
firecracker
they
in
would,
the form of a D-tank, dealing fire
the
damage
dragons
to
would awaken,
all enemies.
and
Targets already
they would
inflicted
go
with
to
burns
villages and
sustain
eat people. So
additional
then they would
damage
fend them
as a
off with
set
the
percentage of the
firecrackers, and then
fire
they would
damage.
celebrate
Is
with
this what the kids call
your moon
going
cakes
viral?
and other
I'd love
traditional
to see your
Chinese
combat live stream
delicacies,
data. I bet it was
XYZ.
an instant hit.
About that, her stream was taken down halfway through. I think she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
DMCA?
What do you think? Got a better picture of Guinaifen now?
And I can see you're so fond of her.
Cool,
Me
isn't she?
too.
I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwalings, check this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip. You just saved yourself a meal. Actually, I bought some 5-liter Scale Gorge spring water during Guinaifen's last stream.
Huh?
When
Spring
you're
water?
watching her stream, you gotta
You can
be
buy
ready to
her
grab the
spring
deals.
water?
They're awesome.
Pause?
Wait a minute, Marge. If that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room, you bought all of those?
Yeah? What about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was drinking the... it's getting late, Himeko. We should get
he was
back to the
drinking.
show.
He was drinking
The
the
next person we'll be talking
the spring
about
water.
is
Oh no!
Topaz.
Oh no!
Sure. So, who's Topaz?
Stonks!
Actually, I
Stonks!
don't know
Stonks!
either.
Wall Street
But
bets!
the
Wall
director
Street
said that
bets!
Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz. Albert? Albert! Ah!
Woo! And whether or not your world has
Oh, that's cute. How they have a,
Good
a
morning, good
hologram of
afternoon,
Himeko.
and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our art style change?
True.
On my show, we go by my style. Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague, Topaz.
Let's go! God, I mean, excuse me. Aww. Yeet! Damn, she got the trading view on speed dial, you know what I'm
Topaz
saying?
is a rising star in the IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up the Special Desk Picket team.
The Hunt,
She's a combination
fire.
of youth, elegance, and remarkable.
You guys know how I feel about the Hunt.
The
It's
Special
okay.
Dex Picket team.
I hope that she
I've never heard of
becomes,
them.
Well, as you may know, among the
if you take a look at the Hunt characters like Zila, Yanting,
is a big fish.
it's not the greatest. Although Zila does a lot of damage. Hunt characters are definitely boss shredders, right? They need mechanics to keep up with the destruction
So the
characters because
corporation's in the
destruction
red?
just does so much
when
damage.
dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective,
I wonder how they were going to balance hunt versus destruction.
She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow,
That's right.
impressive. Does she
That's
have
what we
some
call
kind of
ROI, baby.
superpower?
Within the walls of the IPC, there
Damn,
is
look at that
indeed
button,
a
though.
world
It's fighting for its
where
life.
stellar success might have something of the
That single
supernatural
button.
about it.
It's always fighting for its life, chat.
Supernatural?
Jesus.
Oh, reminds me
I
of
love
when
the
I
short
was
hair
ghost
and the
hunting
red
strings.
streaks.
Ghost hunting?
Freaking
Let's not jump
sick.
the gun. When people think of Topaz, they don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter.
Yep.
Numby! They may look like a cute
Numby.
mascot, but Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield.
Damn, that guy.
Numby
eats. Look how much coins he's sucking in.
Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together
Wait,
with
debt
Topaz,
settlement?
they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all
We're gonna get audited, chat. No.
Numby is a
Oh,
legitimate
please
employee.
spare me.
Even have
I'm
an official
sorry.
role and title.
Really?
Really? And don't forget, the corporate world mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one.
True.
Topaz's
The
prowess
corporate
performer is just
world
as
is a
swiftly
battlefield.
formidable in the lab.
Big corpa.
You better believe, Numby.
It's a war out there every day.
Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters following the path of the hunt. At the start of an allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of death, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby boosting the follow-up attack damage they receive. During battle, Numby
follow-up?
starts out with an initial speed and
She's a
acts
follow-up
autonomously,
attack?
attacking enemies inflicted with proof of death. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is advanced forward.
He's advanced
Seems
forward,
like
okay?
Numby and Topaz share a strong bond.
So
They make
she's
a tight
almost
unit. Speaking of which,
a balance
Topaz's
of erudition
skill, if
and
remotely
hunt.
granted, is able to reallocate proof of debt to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault until a set
Oh, you
percentage
can
of
lock
Topaz's
on.
attack
Oh,
has
okay,
fire
yeah, that's
to
good,
the
that's
new
good.
target. This counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's
So it's a
ultimate,
directed
Turn a
follow-up
Profit,
attack.
allows
Actually,
Numby
not
to
bad.
enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience
Stocks
an
only go up,
increase.
baby.
That wasn't enough. Every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward.
Advanced forward.
After Numby launches a set number of attacks, this effect is dispelled.
Okay.
Whoa, Numby's got moves.
So you got to
Solely
reapply
that
the
everything
mark,
possesses a
basically.
soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care,
I
regardless
don't
of
know
whether
the
they're human,
viability
they'll
of this
respond in
character.
kind.
Especially when you take a look at characters like Jingliu, who can get interrupted easily, and then Lightning Lord gets screwed up. I guess the manipulation of targets for Numby is okay, and it'll be good enough such that you don't.
Doesn't even consume technique points. If Topaz and Numby enter combat after using their technique, a little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack. If Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle
okay, so
ended
the
in this
ultimate
way,
comes up pretty quick
the
for
team
her.
receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit. The above also goes for winning battles entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag a random curio.
What?
That's quite the skill set.
Topaz?
Seems like
Dude,
Topaz
she's a
and
cheat
Numby have
code
a
for
bad cop
Simu.
approach to debt collection.
All that and no
Okay,
debuffs.
I'll be
We might
honest.
as well call Numby
There,
the
it's a lot of like little
unlimited
niche
cosmic
quality of life stuff, but
Careful now.
it doesn't seem like she
If there's an eon of
herself
prosperity
like
out there, I
outright is
doubt
just
they want competition.
flat out strong.
Truth be told,
You know,
Topaz
like
doesn't
your
care much about Numby's
inhibitor
wealth-generating ability.
lunes,
Here at the IBC, she has
your
reputation for being
blades of
clean
the
as a whistle.
world. It doesn't
Money
seem like
isn't that
she
important
matches
to
that
Money
unless
is a
her
means
scaling
of
is just
an end.
that
What makes you
insane.
happy? Topaz
But
looks after Numby because she
you know,
loves
as
them.
kind of that
Simple as
quirky
that.
character, I think it's
That's not all
it's
I
all right.
heard. Version 1.4.
Not gonna lie, I really
Step
wanted to
Shadow,
pull for her,
she
but
was
I think at this point I'm just gonna have to stick with Jingliu.
Beat it, and you can snag the essential material required for Topaz and Guinaifen. searing steel blade.
Albert.
Okay.
Are you sure Topaz is just your colleague? It feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
What? Clearly, you've never worked in a top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours,
Esteemed
we stress a
enterprise.
horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change the fate of a project.
Himeko, is he making any sense to you?
He's just using a bunch of
quite
words.
Following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around a presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz, yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all about making yourself indispensable.
Hi.
In the workplace.
She just
If
walks
Topaz were
in.
here right
You
now,
can't see, but she's
she'd
walking in
acknowledge
right
my
now.
presence
So
with
cute.
utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owly? Hi, viewers.
Topaz.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. You guys probably mentioned already.
Don't wear
but
it out.
I work in the strategic investment department at the IPC headquarters.
Yo, I
It's an
love her
honor
voice
to be here
actor.
for Miss March 7's show today, and to meet Miss Himeko.
Hi, Topaz.
Nice to meet you too.
The Director Topaz. What brings you
Director
here?
Topaz,
A
they
while
say.
ago, we received an investment application from the Interastral Peace Media Department. It seems the IPM's presenters want to expand the program's reach. As such,
Investing.
the corporation
Stonk.
sent me to evaluate the program's performance.
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now. So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's
Okay.
eagerly awaited 5-star characters. During the first phase of 1.4 in the character event,
Jingliu, please,
due to
first.
the eclipse of the moon, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Jingliu. And during the second phase
Sweet.
of 1.4,
Alright,
2
bet.
character event warps will be
This will be good for me.
available. In the character event warp, Sunset Claws.
Oh, Sampo too. Actually, I do need cons for Sampo, or Eidolons for Sampo.
Character event warp, Butterfly on
Eidolons,
The limited
Eidolons.
5-star character Zila will be making a return. And I almost
Wait.
forgot to mention, the 4-star character Guinaifen will also be a
They
part
said
of
Zila's
the
making their
phase
return?
Character event warps.
Look who's back.
That's
It's
for
Zila.
Xbox, right?
Feels like forever since we last saw her in Bellabog.
Characters
Pause, champ.
aside, we're also eagerly anticipating
Yeah,
version
so Jingliu is on her own
1.4's
banner,
5-star light
and
code.
then Topaz is gonna
1.4's
rerun with
first phase
Zila.
light cone event warp. The
Huh.
drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
It's that sword-wielding beauty again.
Wait,
Standing
are
there
they
in the
having
moonlight without a
singular light
blindfold
cone banners?
amidst all
Are they
those
learning
flowers?
from Genshin?
Quite the sight.
They don't have to do double
Unforgettable.
weapon banners?
Meanwhile,
Oh
in
my
1.4's
god, genius.
Second phase
Genius.
light cone event warps, the drop rates for the 5-star
So
light
pretty,
cones,
look at
Glorious and
her.
Blissful, and in the night
Wow,
will
that's
be
her
boosted.
outfit when she was
Wow, Topaz is
a part
so
of the
lucky to be surrounded
quintet
by
or
So
whatever.
many cute fluff balls. Can we get one for the Express, Himeko? Oh, please.
That
I'm
Lycon's really
afraid
cute.
That might not be possible. I remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having anything that sheds fur in the carriages.
But Pom Pom sheds tons of fur.
You know, trotters like Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can
True.
snip out valuable treasures. Or, what about adopting a talking bird? Like Owly here.
Uh-oh.
What? Absolutely not. I'm the star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment.
Okay, thank
Director
you.
Topaz, I was wondering, how did you rate my performance?
Let's talk
Huh.
about that later. The
Uh-oh.
reason I'm here for March's show today is to present some small gifts to your esteemed viewers on behalf of the
Gifts!
IPC.
Stonks!
I'm not the best at crafting presentation decks, but
Trickle
here's
down
what I
economics.
worked up.
Okay. What is this? Oh, they're just doing the Xbox. Or not Xbox, PlayStation, my bad. Why did I say Xbox? PlayStation. Excuse me.
Feel the frost in the space fantasy adventure Honkai Star Rail.
Ooh. Wait, these ads are... I like these ads. Yeah, these ads are fun, man. Like, they remind me more of, like, ads versus, like, you know, hey, do you want 80 free pulls?
Dive into a timeless space fantasy
download now, 80 free
Honkai Star
pulls.
Rail.
Jesus Christ.
Gee, thanks,
And that's
Topaz.
you know, that's good.
Great
That's
you
good.
can take time out of your schedule to be on the show. You must be pretty busy.
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon. Taking part in today's program was a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, really?
They are going to Eurillo 6 for
We've been there.
the event.
So, is this a debt collecting trip?
I'm afraid I can't comment on internal IPC matters.
Uh-oh.
That said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance Future Market.
Future
Looking forward
market.
to seeing you all in Bellabong.
Oh, that's the event.
How
That's
did
what the
you
event's
know
called.
about
Okay.
that?
Preliminary
Understood.
research is crucial for the smooth progression of any project. Our data collection lead informed me about a significant site on Eurillo 6.
This isn't
known
a
as the
new
Pillars
area,
of
is it?
Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Belabogian resistance. Out of respect, I intend to pay a visit there with a few colleagues.
Colleagues?
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team leader, grunt, field personnel, and grunt, security personnel.
Grunt.
They look pretty slick. but I
Damn.
can't help
Dude,
but
they look cool.
wonder-
Are they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's balance sheet isn't the best right now. We haven't got the capital to outsource missions like these.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and were
Are
suddenly
people quite quitting?
silenced.
Let's set that aside for now. You know, I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express.
Okay.
I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent. It was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them. Next time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen.
Aha, made
Once
it
your
in
work in
person.
Bellabog is
Aha.
done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always wanted to set eyes on the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill, I'd like to introduce a brand new event for everyone to take part in.
Oh, a brand new event.
Nice!
Recognized universally as the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an
Ethereum
online
Wars, the
event
video
on Eurillo
game.
6, the Interactive
Wait.
Tournament Festival.
Ethereum Wars? What's that?
Think of
Wait,
it
what?
as a holographic video game. To secure a spot in the
Huh?
grand final, contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can be found
So
within victory
it's Pokemon.
zones.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Right you are, Miss Himiko.
Oh.
Your knowledge in this area is surprising.
It's the Fun Guy
That's
Frenzy
everything
event,
about the
but the
IPC's
Honkai style.
research
You
and
know what?
cultivation
It's a good
programs.
event.
Am
I
right
can't
in
knock it,
assuming
so-
that the aim of this
You know
event is
what?
to analyze the suitability of
That's so
different
interesting.
species as fighting
Being
companions?
able to actually use
Correct.
the
And we stand
enemies
by
for
our
yourself.
promise
Yeah,
that
you know,
no
I'm
real-life
down.
creatures will be harmed during Ethereum
That's a lot
Wars.
more
The IPC has renovated an old weapons
interactable
testing ground to serve as a
versus just
tournament
like,
venue.
oh, send
We've
out
also
your
set up
fungi
victory zones in
to
different
auto
locations.
battle.
Herta Space Station.
I mean, you can still
Eurillo
auto
6,
battle, but like you
and
can
the Tianzhou
choose,
Wafu.
you
Those
know,
who manage to defeat the championship
potentially
contenders in each victory
the
zone
attacks, I don't know.
and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards. It's
Wow,
also worth noting
look at the
that
stage,
ether
it's pretty
spirits,
sick.
both allied and enemy alike, are classified into 3 types: mechanical, humanoid, and aberrant.
Okay.
In combat, these types have a cyclical relationship, with each one countering another.
Oh,
Attacking
okay.
enemies
Yeah,
that are vulnerable
again,
to
you
your
know, it's just
current
like
ether
the
spirit
elements
type
in
will allow
Genshin.
you to deal extra damage.
Oh, Oh, so picking a type that counters your opponents is super important.
You got it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord Ether Spirits, which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
So the deeper you delve into the competition, the fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest. You okay there, March 7th?
Ether Spirit, copy. Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert!
Miss March, do I look like some battle pet to you?
Yes.
You can't just collect anything and everything?
Just curious.
A reminder to our esteemed contestants. Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed. After completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face-to-face with some unexpected opponents. And should you rise to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges, you'll receive NPC-sponsored eligibility for
you get a free Eidolon.
And there you have it.
That's my Luca right there.
On Ethereum
I got Serval. I think I'm okay with Pela Hook. I'm definitely going for my boy there.
Bye for now.
Ooh.
You're leaving
Free 4-star character. Extra polls.
Sure, paths will cross again. Over to you.
Pretty decent event. You know what? I think they are making up for the fact that this patch is pretty slow. I think they understand that this patch is going to be pretty slow. But that's good for me because I have too many things in Genshin to do. Too many things.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the Express to attend to. Hope to catch you all soon.
Thanks for all the help, Himeko. See you soon.
Are they gone?
Gone?
Topaz and Himeko.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes. Take a look for yourself. See? Told you. All gone. Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew. That's a relief.
Quote unquote.
All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
Huh? Topaz's personal pastime? What's that?
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe you should take another look at the specifics of this event.
Let me think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Oh, okay.
Hunting? Miss March, what gave you
it's
that
gamble! Gambling!
Well, isn't that right, though? I'll show you. This event is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second. Topaz's pastime is cuddling creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her company apartment.
Oh, never mind.
Huh? Did you say hundreds? How does she have the space?
Well, her company apartment is an ecological starship.
She has a starship?
My favorite butt's in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives it up in a giant
the 2020s
over corporate HQ.
Dang.
Well, I get by on packed lunches in the middle of nowhere.
How archaic.
Let's shift our attention to some of the other thrilling events coming our way. First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herda and 3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations to the simulated universe.
Interesting.
But each of them threw a spanner in the works.
Damn, there's so much SimU content, which is good, especially for those like dedicated HSR players.
Herda wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers. Don't panic, just a minor bug. You will be compensated.
Minor bug?
Huh?
Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true! The spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply.
To what?
As such, in Planar Infinity's ordinary plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example?
A cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint?
Oh, wow.
Finally! Cosmic Lotto, baby!
Following
Big
an
Gamba, Big
ordinary
Gamba.
plane challenge, Trailblazers will enter Herda's Manic Plane with their buffs in tow. Every time Trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies, a floor is successfully cleared.
Okay.
As floors are cleared, Trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies.
Oh, so the deeper you get
Uh-oh. I knew
individually,
there was a
like it
catch.
already gets harder.
Now
Okay.
we have to
I
fight
can get behind that.
attrition warfare?
Herda wants
Interesting.
to test the limits of the simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Miss
Yeah,
Mars.
it's
As long
basically
as
just more
Trailblazers
fighting.
obtain as many
You know,
buffs as they can in the
nothing too
ordinary
crazy,
plane
just,
challenges,
altering the
they'll be able
simu
to
stuff.
face down
It's,
the Manic Plane
it-
with
you know,
full strength.
content,
Trust me, in a
just ways to
simulated
give us more
universe, anything is
gems,
possible.
more
Really?
different
I don't
looks,
believe
right?
you.
You must believe me. I promise, Trailblazers. It's a walk in
I
the
didn't know
park.
there was a
I'm
path of
begging you.
infinity.
Now I really don't believe you.
That's
And
sick,
of
though.
course, Wormwood version 1.4b.
Stonks!
Without
Stonks!
the ever-stimulating check-in event.
That's 10.
Come on,
So I already have like
y'all. Give it
40 to
back.
50 pity
Let's hear it
for my next
Check It In.
4 or for my next 5-star.
Check
So
in, check
basically,
Also in 1.4,
I just get a free
we'll be
Jingliu.
welcoming in a story
Pretty cool.
replay feature. When interacting with characters in the story, Trailblazers can now pause dialogue and review surrounding context.
Okay, you
All
know
that
what?
Juicy lore and tasty exposition buried under trigger-happy mouse clicks.
I mean, we already have like wikis for that,
This
but to have it
doesn't
in
mean
game
you
is
can
kind of
make
nice,
new
I guess. So
choices, though. So always make choices that you know you won't regret.
We'll also be seeing the return of the
Planar
Planar
Fissure.
Fissure and Realm of the Strange Events.
thank you.
During the event,
Double- wait, Realm of Strange, let's go. Double rewards. Why can't they do double rewards in Genshin, man?
Nice,
Double artifacts, please.
Some people are farming
Please,
the
double
cavern like crazy
artifacts.
every day. They can save themselves some time.
Would you be one of those people, Miss March?
Me?
Understandably, it
No
is
way.
technically harder to farm for 6 artifacts than 5.
Papa never stops talking about that mysterious recipe.
And when the
they
artifacts are in
found.
2 different places,
Things are
like
gonna get real
Simu and
busy
the artifact
soon.
domain.
And
So
what's a
doing these
recipe
events
gotta do with
definitely
being
helps
busy?
expedite
It's not just the,
the
recipe.
builds of the
Papa's
characters.
been talking about organizing a whole food tour event.
Dude, look at Don Hung's
So
streetwear
strange.
outfit. It's cool.
Nobody even
I wish he
knows
had a jacket
where
though.
the recipe came from. What if Pom Pom runs into bad guys on the tour? I need
And
to
I
protect
love the
conductor.
is
I
that
get it
it's not like a
now.
mock collar. I don't know what to call that. It's like a, you know, the
Hey, that's slander.
uh
The food tour will
turtleneck
be following the
with
express
without the
around
sleeves. It's really
world.
really cute.
Keep your eyes peeled for official announcements on when and where we'll be stopping.
Hey, I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around here.
Okay. Is that it?
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
We have
Redemption codes!
Codes, codes, codes.
Oh, it's the last one? Alright, that's the last codes. Yeah, I have to redeem these codes because like I need every pull I can get because Jingliu's like the last character realistically that I wanted to grab, with the exception of maybe Huo. We'll see, we'll see.
The story of Honkai Star Rail is only getting started. Now,
It's
with
only
added
getting
technical
started.
features on PlayStation 5,
That is true.
we invite
Literally,
PlayStation
we
gamers
only have
worldwide
2 out of
to join us in
the
this breathtaking
8
space fantasy.
paths that are available currently. And there's some other like smaller like paths that went
And may
extinct,
this
like the
journey
swarm,
lead us
right?
Starward.
So that changes things up. Yes, October 11th.
Well, that's everything for today.
Huge, huge,
Thanks for
especially
tuning
for a
in to
lot
our
of people
special
who are
program.
PlayStation Hoyoverse players, right? Especially with Genshin, them being able to get
Who's the
access now to
presenter
Honkai
here?
Star Rail.
Shouldn't I
It's
be the one
a,
to bring the show to
it's
a
good, it's good.
close?
My bad, force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views.
50 billion?
You might want to take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap. Then I pay him enough overtime, that's for sure.
We barely even get 50 million.
Day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert! He really made a break for it. Anyway, so that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm your host, March 7th, wishing all you guys a great day.
Bye-bye. And that is, I almost said Genshin, Honkai Star Rail 1.4. You know, I thought she was, I thought it was done.
I'm exhausted.
Anything else?
Huh? Really? Oh, thank you, thank you. Actually, I was feeling super nervous. Oh, no. You guys did all the hard work. Thank you, thank you. Huh? Is the program link up already? I'll share it with my friend. Hey, you see my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in. Link is already up, by the way.
Whose friend?
I just shared with you.
Is it us?
Remember to watch the whole thing. I'll be checking.
Aww, that's great. Well, with that, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the Honkai Star Rail version 1.4 special program and what we have to look forward to for the next month and a half, 2 months. 1.5 months. I am pleasantly excited, you know, not too much content, it's a little bit slower, good for me. Good for me as someone who is already behind and still has yet to finish Swarm Disaster, as well as a few other pieces of content trying to catch up on character builds and eventually trying to build up the Stellar Jade count again for Jingliu. Make sure you guys redeem those codes and we'll see you in our next Honkai Star Rail video. I was thinking of making a Honkai Star Rail series. I'm not terribly sure if I want to do like tips, like tricks and guide stuff. A lot of people were asking me about like, you know, character order and, you know, potential like guides on turn manipulation, and I might go through that in its own separate videos. We'll see. That's what you guys do. Thank you so much for tuning in with the special program with me, and may this journey lead us starward. See you in the next one, folks. Josh out.